Welcome to our walkthrough of perhaps the most exciting debut at this year's Cannes Yachting Festival 2024. This is the PIRELLI 50, a yacht you may already know well, and the flagship of the PIRELLI Speedboats line. But this edition has been upgraded by Mansory, the custom German workshop that transforms luxury cars and all sorts of different vehicles. Now, following up on the design they did for the 42, we have the ultimate expression of the sporty luxury that both brands embody. Starting here on the stern, we have our three 600 horsepower Mercury engines, which carry the PIRELLI 50 Mansory up to a top speed of 60 knots, but many say that they've done more already. And as you can see, despite the incredible size of these motors, there's still plenty of room to access the water. This is a well-developed beach area, and with swim ladders, it's quite easy to get in and out. On our way a little bit forward, we come already to a beautiful lounge area. And I say lounge area because it's so versatile, it's hard to put a specific name to it. As you can see it now, it's in sunbathing mode. We've got our backrest, which actually folds down to form a headrest. But just beneath this cushion, there's actually a carbon fiber table that can be folded to become smaller, or raising the table and even unfolding it to create a full dining area for many more guests than you could possibly sleep on board. This is a party vessel. Now, before we get too far, I want to point out the incredible upholstery, which has been done custom by Mansory for the P50. This is a color selected directly from their palette, and you may recognize it from certain supercars in their showroom. Now it's been brought to the nautical context with a wave pattern in the stitching. Now this is a detail that of course fits perfectly with the context. Now it's paired with the black piping because, as always, Mansory has an aggressive, very dark theme. For example, here you'll find a lot of carbon fiber, one of Mansory's most favorite materials to use. Not only the table and elements of the paneling, but even integrated into the siding here as you walk alongside. A little bit of darkness, of course, ultra lightweight to match the sporty style of the P50. Now, before we head to the galley, there's one more important detail about the stern. That is the Bimini shade, which extends from this carbon fiber pole. And as you can see, it goes out quite far so that you can have full shade over the entire social area, which is important when you want to enjoy your lunch without direct sun breaking you down. Now, if you'll accompany me to the galley area, I have a lot to show you underneath these carbon fiber panels. This is actually the sink here beneath, and then we have a beautiful cabinet here, also always in carbon fiber, and a drawer custom fitted for your utensils. Moving back, we have your bottle chiller, and I really like the LED strip detail on the interior, the shining blue light onto the bottle. Perhaps you can't see it now, but you can feel that the bottle is nice and fresh even on a hot day like today. And moving all the way over to the starboard side, we have our induction cooktop here. Keep everything clean, but of course you want a full service food preparation station, and you have it. And finally, the custom fitted storage for your champagne flutes or whatever other sort of glassware you'd like to have. Because of course, as you're enjoying the incredible horsepower behind the P50 Mansory, you don't want your glasses rattling around making annoying noise, or even worse, getting broken. So that's why everything has to be custom. You also won't run out of refrigeration, because in addition to the refrigerator here, there's another one parallel and symmetrical on the other side, and an ice maker in the center. Now, meet me over at the driving position because it is the most exciting part of the yacht. The P50 Mansory has the pilot station, the Helm, completely redone. Everything from the carbon fiber setting to all of the controls. As you can see, this is the special Spinola steering wheel, and of course the same beautiful leather has been applied to all the controls, from the wheel to the thrust to the joystick. Mansory branding is everywhere, and the carbon fiber, you just feel the sportiness of this yacht so clearly with a driving array like this. The technology is by Ray Marine, and Of course, with the Mercury controls, you have just about all of the technology that you could possibly put in a yacht of this size. In fact, that's a theme with the P50 Mansory, that they've taken a yacht that already reached the limits of the rigid hull inflatable speedboat category, and they've taken it so much further with all of these custom additions. For example, the joystick in particular has so many functions that owners appreciate, like the skyhook, which allows you to use your dynamic positioning system, plus the very flexible Mercury motors to keep you in place without the use of an anchor. In fact, it holds you better than an anchor within, I believe, 3 meters of error, which means you're practically planted exactly wherever you turn on the skyhook. And of course, for maneuvering, it's quite comfortable. But when you're enjoying the true sporty experience of the P50 Mansory, you're going to be right here with your right hand on the thrust and your left hand on the wheel. Probably both hands on the wheel if you're really getting into it. It's wonderful to have such large screens. Credit to Raymarine, not only for the size of the display, but also for integrating everything on board into it. Everything you need is really inside of this display. For example, we can switch over to our radar. We could go to the charts and anything else that you have installed on board. Maybe you want to use the fish finder, maybe you have some entertainment, or you want to do a split screen, or even break the screen down into smaller sections. They're so large that you can really fit multiple pieces of information and still have an easy time seeing what you need to. A custom page for the onboard situation. We can see here all the tank levels, the fuel consumption, as well as the generator, and control the lights. So it's an all-in-one hub for all the systems we might need on board, especially the lighting. That's something really nice. And there are a lot of fun lights on board of the P50 Mansory. So there are two really unexpected features here at the helm. The first is the way that the carbon fiber is curved around the cup holders. There's a lot of custom cup holders on board thanks to Mansory, but this usage of carbon fiber I think is going to catch a lot of people off guard. Very impressive. And here we have something a little bit pragmatic. This is to secure your phone while you're enjoying the incredible performance of the P50 Mansory. But the surprise is that it's also an induction charger, so you can wirelessly charge your phone while securing it to make sure that as you go around the corner, it doesn't leave you behind. But enjoying the exhilarating driving experience of the P50 Mansory is just half of the story, because this is really a sporty yacht to enjoy the weekend with. Not only does it have hosting space, but there's also living space down below, 2 cabins plus a dayhead. Let's have a look. When you arrive on the lower deck, you realize there's a lot more to the P50 Mansory than what meets the eye. Here, the first furniture item that we come to is a beautiful piece of cabinetry which actually has a tray on the top. The raised edges ensure that your items won't slide off of it as you enjoy cruising. And then down below, we have a large storage area for personal items, plus 2 additional drawers of space, practically equivalent. And that takes us now, wait, what is this? Is this a window? Wow, I did not know about that. That's cool. So I guess you have a window. No, like a door. That's incredible. So you can walk right out of the side of the lower deck. Fantastic. So anyways, as I was saying, well, I was just about to take you to the bow area where we've got some beautiful cushions matching the outdoor ones nestled into a bedding area, the first of the 2 cabins we'll find on board. And you can see just how beautiful it is to have both sides lined with the carbon fiber, the black piping, and of course the Mansory logo emblazoned all over. Plus, the TV is not a bad touch, is it? The custom accessories by Mansory feature the brand with a new beauty at night when the LED systems come on, displaying all the colors of the rainbow. Above deck, at the helm, and even down below, the most stunning detail of all is what you see when you look up. The starry sky of RGB LEDs.
It gives a cozy, futuristic feeling to the spaces, inspired by Mansory's work with luxury car brands.
Now I have a second cabin to show you, but first, let's have a look in your bathroom. You have your sink, toilet, and a rainfall shower. And now, the double cabin. What I really love about this space is how comfortable it is compared to expectations. It's really surprising because you have right here your closet with space for hangers down below, a spot for shoes, maybe your hats above, and here a nice little tray with a protective edge so that you can place things like keys, whatever it is that you want to keep secure. And you can get dressed completely right here with standing height. How nice is that? Now getting down into the padded area of the cabin, you realize just how comfortable and cozy it is to stay down here, mostly because of the amount of space. Actually, as you go deeper into the cabin, the ceiling raises and you have plenty of convenient storage on both sides so the necessities can stay with you without getting lost in the bed. And when it's time to turn off the lights, there's plenty of room to stretch out and relax. Now, let's head back upstairs because I still haven't shown you the bow lounge. And here we are on the bow lounge. Can you imagine anchoring in a beautiful bay, or better yet, using your sky hook and then relaxing, taking the sun here on this expansive padded area that is so characteristic of Pirelli speedboats. And of course, the Pirelli heritage is stronger nowhere more than here, where we have the trademark tire tread, not only for good grip, but to remind us that the automobile heritage and connection to the Pirelli brand does not start with the Mansory collaboration. In fact, it's a further step, increasing the synergy. And one more time, just having a look at the upholstery, the effect of these wave patterns in the stitching, the black piping, and here, I think more than many places, you'll be enjoying the speaker system. Down below with these Mansory branded speakers, next to your carbon fiber cup holder cutouts, and so much open space to enjoy. The P50 Mansory is truly an experiment in what happens when you take the top of the line rib and you break right through that ceiling to create a level of performance, of comfort, and of design that nobody even asked for and goes way beyond the expectations of the market. So much has been combined on board, from the new upholstery to the carbon fiber details to the incredible Mansory branded custom pieces like the lights and the speakers, that it's really unrecognizable, although everything that we love about the P50 is still here. So make sure that if you get the chance to see this unique yacht, you take it.